My next guest tonight, joining me on Punky's MixTape, hailing out of Portland, Maine, not too far from me. I'm like everybody to welcome to the show, Shine. How we doing?
Good, good. How y'all doing?
We're doing good tonight, man. Doing good tonight. Just enjoying ourselves in this last little bit of good fall weather before it turns to shit here in Maine.
Yeah.
So, for my mixtapers that may not be familiar with you, tell us a little bit about yourself and about your music.
Um, well, my name is Sean. I'm a local artist from Portland, Maine. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, you know what I mean, in poverty. You know, I was born in Somalia. I came to America when I was 5. You know what I mean? Just growing up here, you know, just seeing a lot of shit, you know, just like inspired me doing music, you know what I mean? And going to Africa, you know, seeing a lot of things, you know. So it's like, you know what I mean, made me like become a musician.
So everything that you've experienced thus far, and that's something that's a first for on the show is especially coming from Somalia to the United States. And were you a refugee, or did your family just come over on their own accord?
Yeah, as a refugee, you know what I mean? We fled like during the war, you know. Like I don't really remember a lot about it, you know, because like I came here, you know, like I started kindergarten, you know, but like I went to Kenya after high school for like 2 years, you know, and that really inspired me doing music, you know what I mean? So it's like as you can see my visuals, I got a lot of videos, you know, like more than 15. Like as you see like the beginnings of it, it's like more about like Africa and experiences back home and shit, you know.
So really just connecting, to your heritage and then finding that for inspiration for your music.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah.
So that's what's up. That's awesome. And that's an opportunity that most people don't get to go and do, regardless of their heritage, is to go to, where their family is from and go to an entirely different part of the world. That must have been a complete culture shock. As you said, when you came to the United States, when you were just very young, very little memories before that. So what was like that? What was that like as an adult?
You know, it really like, you know, like the poverty itself, you know, like could really like, you know, like impact you, you know, like growing up, you know, not having a lot, you know, like as a young kid, you know, and just like growing up, you know, it really like mentally like makes you like fucked up, you know, makes you want to like get out of there, you know, like, and you just create like real life music, you know, that people can, you know, relate to, you know, and that's shine, you know. Yeah, that's what I do, you know. I make music for my people, you know. Yeah.
And that's incredibly inspiring. A lot of people, they don't go through something like that, nor can they absolutely relate or even begin to understand how that could affect you or your family,
Yeah.
or your mindset.
Yeah.
And you could definitely tell that you put a ton of passion into your music.
Yeah.
That's what definitely caught my attention about you.
Yeah.
There are tons of different hip hop artists all around,
Yeah.
but there's ones that truly have heart, and you can definitely tell the difference. And personally, I think that definitely shows in your tracks.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Which songs? Which? I just wanted to ask you a question, if you don't mind. Like, which song did you like caught your attention the most? Like, did you like?
Well, oh man, I'm terrible with track names. So first one I think I saw was Ketchup.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and like automatically I was really I really liked the attention to detail with the way that you shot it, with obviously just like the use of red for everything and stuff like that. I thought it was very clever.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with track names. You completely caught me off guard with that.
Yeah. Just
But
give me. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, yeah, catch up was really nice because you know catch up. I don't know if you like if you listen to those lyrics, I talk about Kenya too. You know, like came from the struggle in the jungle, young and had to hustle. Like that's, you know, I came from the struggle in the jungle, you know, and I just had to hustle, you know, and that's like that's why people look at me like a leader. You know what I mean? In my community, you know, people look up to the kid, you know, because he been through a lot, you know.
And I think when you experience a lot like that, people naturally gravitate towards
Yeah.
you, especially for, that let it define you and build your character instead of, crumple under the circumstance.
Yeah,
When you kind of wear those things, as a badge of honor, like our scars make us who we are, the hardships and things that we've had to live through, make us who we are. And like I said, you
yeah,
can either rise above or you can let that, shit completely just crumple you at the end of the day. And
yeah,
it's good to see people persevere
yeah,
coming out of extreme hardships like that.
yeah,
So how long you been doing this now? So you obviously you went and traveled a little bit after, graduating school.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so
Like
how long you been doing Shine for?
I started music in like 2015. That's when I started putting out visuals. That's when I was like, you know what I mean, like active in the scenery. And I just been doing it consistently, like every year I haven't stopped, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's like I got plans, I got goals, you know what I mean? But I've been in the scenery for a while now, But this year I really want to like levitate, like I want to this year, hopefully 2021, like my last year, got to go hard. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, how have you managed to push through a lot of the obstacles that this year has, brought us with, the quarantine and COVID and all that shit?
Sorry, repeat it again. Sorry.
Oh, I was asking, how have you managed to kind of persevere through and push forward through everything that's happening with COVID and the lockdown and all that? How
Yeah.
has that affected you as an artist?
Yeah, it was kind of like fucked up, because like I haven't really been in the studio for a long time now. I'm just putting out like songs that I haven't really released, but I did a lot of songs, like before the COVID. But yeah, it impacted me a lot, man. Like shows, like you know what I mean, like studios, But yeah, man, and even society, bro. I can't even go to clubs no more. It's like everything is fucked up now. Yeah,
And it's weird. It's a weird adjustment, that we're trying to make, and everybody's,
yeah,
definitely feeling the pressure of it, especially after this long. And here we are coming into the winter,
yeah,
and it just seems like we're starting to get better. Now we're getting a little bit worse, and it's hard to keep a positive attitude.
yeah.
How do you keep shining throughout all of this?
Yeah, bro, I'd be just like, just writing a lot, and just like being patient, and just like, what I mean? Like right now, I'm really like trying to put out more visuals, like since there's no like no recording, might as well, do all the nice songs I made, put it into like movies, So I'm trying to do that right now. But yeah, I got a video shoot next month, shooting a new video. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be nice.
Well, that's awesome. So you're definitely staying busy. You're finding ways to maintain positivity,
Yeah,
that and still trying to push forward without, the lack of shows or even just a chance to go and fucking socialize with people and just network yourself
yeah,
and, it'd be the,
man.
the club or
Facts.
just going out.
Yeah,
So,
man. That's facts, man. But yeah, I be just always trying to get busy, bro. Always doing things, and not just like music. I be watching documentaries. I be like trying to learn shit. Thinking about going to school too next. You know what I mean? Spring. I'm
well,
trying
that's
to
good, like
keep
keeping
my
keeping your mind sharp, especially like I'm right there with the documentaries,
yeah.
friggin' what do you are you watching anything good?
Yeah, but I'll be on Netflix watching series. I'll be watching like real life shit, I'll be watching a lot of things, bro. But yeah, I'll be more on Hulu nowadays. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hulu. Yeah, they got some nice shit on there now.
They really really do. I mean, both of them, they've got plenty to offer, but um, it's really kind of pick and choose what you're into, So,
Facts.
but so staying positive, watching documentaries. Tell us about the new video that you're going to be shooting.
Yeah, man, I'm thinking about going back to New York again. And shoot a new video. It's gonna be different. I'm trying to just like, you know, elevate, like the quality of the video. I'm trying to shoot in 6K now, before it was 4K. So I'm trying to step up my game. Yeah.
It's all
It's,
about that quality. It's all
it's,
about that quality. I find it, you know, I that's the thing is like for streaming, they only have so much capabilities. Like I could shoot in 4K, but I'm
Yeah,
not going to be able to stream in 4K. But as
yeah,
compared to like putting up videos and stuff, that's a
yeah,
way different ball game. I
yeah,
actually have to like crunch my specs down a little bit when I do my broadcast in
yeah,
order for Twitch to handle it.
yeah. How long you been broadcasting for? Like,
Um,
I mean,
this will since May.
oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah,
So,
nice.
and that's how I've been staying busy. I know
Yeah,
that there's, a ton of different artists out there that are just trying to get their name out. They can't play shows. They can't interact with new fans. And I was sitting there watching so many of my friends and even myself. I can't go out and play shows right now.
yeah,
I was trying to think of a way to get people connected, and thus the mixtape
yeah,
came around of just trying to engage people from all around the world, show them new music that they haven't checked out of all genres and every variety,
yeah,
and just trying to unite people through music right now, because I think we need that more than anything.
yeah, yeah. Speaking of mixtape, yeah, I'm planning on releasing one after the new video. Like you know what I mean? We'll drop a album, that I've been working on for like before the COVID and shit. So I'm trying to do shit like that too.
Nice. So you got a brand new album coming out, you got a brand new music video.
Yeah, that
Definitely
album is
staying
called
busy.
Aspiration. Yeah, it's nice. It's gonna be nice. I don't know if you checked out my previous album on Spotify. I got an album out, called The Final Chapter. Very nice. Yeah, it's on Spotify. It's on all platforms.
That I'm definitely gonna have to check out when I throw it onto my driving mix for work. It's
Yeah,
pretty much where I get the chance to listen to so many different artists, and I get so many different links, and I'm just gonna throw it in like a big playlist, because it's honestly I'm pretty humbled by like the outpouring that I've gotten from different artists from all around the world.
yeah,
So it's my fucking playlist in the morning is insane, because that's pretty much when I do like a lot of my scoping of artists and stuff, from
yeah.
punk bands, metal bands, noise projects, shoegaze, hip hop, rap, soul.
Yeah,
I,
that's
I
awesome,
think I
bro.
finally got a funk band that hit me up, and I was like, that's fucking awesome. I love,
Yeah,
my life has always been filled with different types of music, so it's nice to be able to share that with people.
hell yeah. That's awesome, bro.
So staying busy, working on music videos. Now I gotta ask, before this all this COVID shit was happening, what was shows like for you before everything in the lockdown?
Um, Before the lockdown, I did like a couple like shows like open mics. I did shows at what I mean, I did shows at Aura a while back. With yeah, I think Sparksy was there, Max Felker. It was a nice show. But yeah, man, I've been traveling too for the COVID. I've been going states. Just checking it out. Ohio. Just everywhere. I like to travel and shit.
That's awesome. There's a huge world out there, and there's a lot of people that think they know everything about it just by sitting in their own backyard, and you
Yeah,
got to go out and explore it and see it for yourself.
yeah, facts. Yeah,
There's
that's
amazing food, people, culture, and heritage, to be learned about all over the world,
mhm,
and I can't wait for things to, get better, to be able to get out there and travel and be
yeah,
able to actually interact with some of the people that I've, made friends with now, all around the world.
yeah. That's
So
nice. Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, what I mean, it's good to do that once in a while, especially working. Like in the environment we live, everybody's just working, paying bills. It's good to like just enjoy, take care of yourself. You know what I mean?
it's true, but we're definitely fortunate for like where we are. Like I'm a little bit more north of the city and stuff like that, but just the access to like this all the nature around us, that's one thing that I really enjoy, especially from growing up in Boston and things like that. This the quiet, I do enjoy just the peace and quiet of going out into the woods and hiking, and just the serenity of it all. It's
Yeah,
nice. It's definitely, especially in these times, to be able to have just a place to go and get away for a little bit.
yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
So now, always kind of curious. Now, your years of doing music, any stories, anything that kind of just stands out that really stood in your mind, or like, wow, that was a fucking wild moment there.
Um, like say it again. My bad.
Like any moments over your musical, career thus far that just really stand out to you?
Like musical career.
Yeah, the things that really stand out to you, your highlights so far.
Oh yeah, probably like that night I performed at Aura. You know, that was crazy. This experience. Like the environment, it was nice.
And that
Like
venue
the
is, I mean,
venue,
it's
yeah,
brand new. For those who don't know what we're talking about, we're talking about Aura in Portland, Maine. And
yeah,
we're talking about like a brand new, like multi-million-dollar venue. They redid the Asylum, turned it into Aura. And I got to tell you, I've been to quite a few
oh
shows
yeah.
there. It is one of the
I
most,
did one also in Port Music Hall. But that
Port City,
like,
yeah, Port City
yeah,
Music
that was
Hall.
like, but that
It's
was like when
another
I was,
great venue.
yeah, yeah, I did. Yeah, I was that was like high school a long time ago, but that was crazy too. Like the environment. A lot of people. I was just doing poetry. I was more into poetry before music. I was like, a
With the
lot
spoken word. No, that's
spoken
awesome.
word. Yeah, like I went to the Maine State Poetry Out Loud. In 2011, I went to the finals. It was crazy, bro. Over like 50,000 people. Only 10 people made it, and I was one of them. That's
That's
crazy.
something to be super,
Yeah,
incredibly proud about. That's awesome.
yeah, man. Yeah, bro. LePage's daughter was there. It was a lot of people there. Like it's still on YouTube. Check it out, bro. Maine State Poetry Out Loud 2011.
Yeah, dude,
Look,
I will
yeah,
definitely
check
look
it
that
out,
up.
bro. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. That brought me to the music scenery too. Like after I was doing shit like that, I was just writing, like crazy shit, making crazy songs, So it's like, yeah, bro, that gift was always there, growing up. So
Just always lyrically talented, and
yeah,
I think that's important for any artist is to be well versed, but especially in hip hop. Hip hop is poetry,
yeah,
and that's what people, some people don't realize is that the heart and emotion that goes into some of these tracks, and they don't understand the little nuances to it. They just might completely overlook an entire genre, but not really see the heart and essence behind it. There's
yeah,
so many amazing, talented artists, but that's what I like about you, and it's awesome to learn about that. But you're going at it from a poetic standpoint.
yeah, yeah. Hell yeah,
That's awesome, dude. So you're staying busy shooting music videos. That's awesome.
yeah. Thanks.
And so your music's all over on Spotify.
Yeah, and I
That's
got
what's
a
up.
video coming up. I'm shooting soon. I'm working on an album. So yeah, I'm busy, man. I'm doing my thing.
Perfect, man. Well, where so we can find you on Spotify, we can find you on YouTube. And when
Yeah,
are you shooting that video?
I was shooting it November 18th, hopefully.
Oh,
Trying to
cool. So just like a week from today. Yep.
Yeah, November 18th. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Straight up. Well, that's cool. Um, Now I'm curious, and it's actually a question I haven't asked in an interview in a little bit, but I'm always curious, especially when it comes to like hip hop artists, because collaboration is huge.
Yeah,
If you were given a chance to be able to collaborate with anyone in the game, doesn't have to be hip hop, who would
yeah,
you just love to pull in on a Shine track?
man. I'd have to say, fuck, that's a hard question, bro. But probably I'd have to say, let me see. Probably have to say Future Hendrix. Yeah,
Well,
he's
what would make you want to collab with them?
no, just like like his music and like the music he creates, kind of similar to mine, and I could just relate to him, you know what I mean? Like
No,
growing,
that's
yeah,
cool. Is there any artist that like not comparable that you would want to work with? Somebody from a different genre or anything like that?
yeah, I like to work with a couple rock stars, you know what I mean? Cause I'm trying to make rock music nowadays too, but like Green Day, you know, yeah,
To get on like with a punk track.
yeah,
Well, that's the thing. We have a huge punk following on the show.
yeah,
That so you're saying you're open to do collaborations with punk bands because you
yeah.
might get. We've actually had a couple collabs happen from people watching the show and the interviews. So if you're down for a punk rock collab, that very well might happen. You might get some messages on the show about that.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, man, that'd be dope.
So you definitely you're down to do a collaboration like with a punk band or a rock band, which we have plenty of here on the show. So don't be surprised if you get hit up from a couple artists that want to do a collaboration with you.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
So perfect. Now before we part ways, Shine, any final thoughts or any words to people?
Not really, man. Just you know what I mean. Always keep your grind up. You know what I mean. Never give up. You know, and never let nobody tell you. You know what I'm saying, who you can't be. You know, just grind hard. That's it.
You know, grind, keep grinding, and be yourself. Don't let anyone else fucking put you in a box and make you somebody that you're not.
Yeah.
Those are true words to live by, my friend.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we could hang out a little bit, get to know each other a little bit more. I'm really excited to be able to share a bunch of videos with people tonight and to show what you've been working on. And when you're done with that next one, you better send it our way.
All right, man. Thanks, bro.
Yo, perfect. Thanks for hanging out, man.
All right, bro. Take care.